Hello, everyone. I'm Matt Fulmer back here with the Richland County Democratic Party, and today our guest is Miss Nicole Sanchez.
Hi there, Matt. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's lovely to have you. Nicole, what are we talking about today?
Oh, we are talking about ranked choice voting.
Ranked choice voting.
Oh, yeah.
Which is?
Well, it's an upgrade to the way that we vote. A simple upgrade that allows you to rank your candidates in the order that you prefer them. And it seems like a really simple change, and it is, but it has really lasting ramifications. So the first thing it does is it gets rid of the need for costly runoffs, because since you've ranked your candidates in the order that you prefer them, we already know how you'd vote in the event of a runoff.
If I was a baby and I had never heard of ranked choice voting before,
Yes.
that very first explanation for people, how does that work? Because I understand that instead of listing one candidate, you get to list a whole slate.
So essentially, the ballot itself is fairly self-explanatory because you have the listing of candidates and the number of choices. So when you see it, you just more intuitively know where you want to rank your candidates. And the fact is we've been ranking things our entire lives.
Mm-hmm.
You send your spouse, your friend, to the store and you say, I really need some ice cream. I want butter pecan. If they don't have butter pecan, strawberry. And if they don't have strawberry, I guess I'll take vanilla. Same thing. You've ranked your candidates. You've ranked your ice cream. You can rank your candidates.
Okay, so that's the essence of it.
It
So
is.
people get a number of choices, the amount of candidates running in any race, let's say governor. And then if your first choice for governor doesn't work, then it factors in your choice after
Yes.
that first choice. And then it rolls down until one candidate has over 50% of the vote.
Exactly. Now, if someone has over 50% of the vote, 50% plus one, to be technical about it, if someone has that majority support, then they've won.
Right.
Congratulations.
So it could just be one round.
It can be.
If it's Bob and Jim gets 51%, Jim wins.
Or it could be Bob, Jim, Susie, Suzanne, and who knows how many other people. And if one of them has that strong of support, they can also win. This is designed to ensure that the majority is found. And it allows you to really vote your heart. Going back to the ice cream example, let's say your favorite is pistachio. And you know that most people do not like pistachio. So you normally in our current system, you're going to put butter pecan, which is a more popular choice.
If you're like ordering for like a
group
party,
of people.
yeah, you're ordering for a group of people.
You're more likely to vote strategically to make sure that a flavor you don't like, maybe like mint chocolate chip or something like that. I'm sorry to all the mint chocolate chip lovers out there, but you want to make sure that a choice you like has a chance of winning or a greater chance of winning rather than getting stuck with something you don't want.
Yeah.
So you're more likely to vote strategically.
Yeah.
Whereas in a ranked choice voting system, you can vote your dream. You can put that pistachio up top. And who knows, maybe there are a bunch of other people that really like pistachio and you had no idea.
Yeah.
So now pistachio has the opportunity to win.
Yeah, I think that's maybe the reason I'm most interested and excited about ranked choice voting, that it allows people to vote with their heart's desire first. So if there's a candidate you think probably won't win, but you really like them the most, you have no issue ranking them number one.
Exactly.
And then if other people don't like them and they don't hit 51%, you still get your second choice to be, factored into the equation of who's elected. And then if they don't work out, third and on down.
100%. And whoever you put first, whoever you rank above never hurts the chances of the people below. Like
Right.
you're not hurting your dream candidate with your backup choices.
Right, yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can vote your heart, which is really what we're supposed to be doing in this system.
Right. Yeah. You don't want to feel like you're voting just strategically.
Exactly.
Right. It can't be, I don't like either of those candidates, but one of them's going to win, so I got to pick the one the lesser of two evils. Yeah.
And most people don't like voting for the lesser of two evils. I've never run into a single person that is like, yep, that's how I want to vote.
Yeah.
It's the way that we have to vote. And ranked choice voting allows us to actually fully articulate our feelings on the ballot about all of these candidates. And that has been shown to lead to greater voter participation. And I'm all about greater voter participation.
Where right now in the United States is ranked choice voting being implemented?
Lots of places.
Lots of places.
Yes. So first of all, let's bring it home right here to South Carolina.
All right.
Our overseas military and absentee voters vote with a ranked ballot right now.
Whoa, for how many races?
Anything that has a potential for a runoff.
Oh, because it's also called instant runoff.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yes, so the reason it's called instant runoff voting, it's actually the older name for it, is that it gives you all of that information that you would need for the runoff, but instantly, and you can calculate it like that.
All right. That's awesome. And I mean, is it Maine, Alaska, New York?
Yep.
I feel like there's other places that have adopted this.
Yeah, Maine and Alaska have used it statewide. Maine was the first state, but there are places in the United States like Cambridge, Massachusetts has been using it since 1941.
1941?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
All right.
New York City uses it in their primary. There are municipalities in Utah, California, Oregon, counties, different primaries, Virginia, Vermont. I'm missing some. I can't get them all.
There's a lot of them.
There are a lot of different places that are using it. Over 14 million Americans have voted this way.
Wow. So I understand that you're with a group that's trying to introduce it into South Carolina. So how can we implement it and start using it in South Carolina?
Yes. So Better Ballot South Carolina, we are all about educating people so that we can have greater access to instant runoff voting, ranked choice voting in South Carolina. The way that we can get this passed needs to go through the legislature, which means that's part of the educational campaign. The more people that know about it, the more people that understand it, the more people who interact with it, they want it, because when people use it, they like it. They like having more voice and more choice. It's a better way to vote than our current system.
Yeah.
Our current system is divisive.
Yeah.
Ranked choice voting, instant runoff voting is much more uniting. Going back to New York, you mentioned New York.
Yeah.
Recently, they held a primary in New York, and the gentleman who won cross-endorsed with two different people and even did a fundraising pitch for another person.
Right.
These are conversations and relationships that they will all carry forward, that they have built coalitions, they've built bridges. Like this is a way to unify people who in our regular current system would be fighting, but instead they're working together. And that's what I'm looking for. I think that's what a lot of Americans are looking for. We're looking for progress. We're looking for bridge builders. We're not looking for bridge burners. And ranked choice voting helps bring us there.
So you mentioned earlier Better Ballot, and that seems to be your central access point, or the access point other people in South Carolina can use to get involved in this effort. Can you expand on that for us?
Yes, 100%. So Better Ballot South Carolina is all about ranked choice voting, instant runoff voting. You can find us at betterballotsc.org and on most social media platforms. Please follow, like, share, comment, all the good stuff. But we are active across the state. There are countless opportunities to get involved to better your own community and the state as a whole. And we are always looking for people to get involved in different ways, whether it is canvassing different events to bring supporters in, or something as simple as deciding your next movie night using instant runoff voting. Like it's it's all about getting people to use it, and we can help you with those tools. We can help you organize in your local communities, and we're just here to help and to educate. So please stop by betterballotsc.org.
betterballotsc.org.
Correct.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming today. I wanted to give you some space to sort of have the conclusion, to send people away with anything else that you wanted to talk about that I did not ask you about.
Mm-hmm. So there are two other benefits that I love. I just absolutely love. So the first one is the cost savings, because everyone loves saving money, myself included. We talked about runoffs. We talked about how it eliminates the need for runoffs. Runoffs are good because they ensure majority support, but they have issues. And those issues involve money, which is the cost of bringing out all of those election workers, getting the building a second time, all of the costs for the equipment, all of that, you have to do twice with runoffs. Instant runoff voting eliminates the need for the runoff, so you're saving that time and money associated with it. And you're also increasing voter turnout because, generally speaking, the voter participation for the primary drops by about half. So you're getting our current system with runoffs, you have the decisions of the many being decided by the few, and everyone has to pay for it. So instant runoff voting really is an improvement to help with voter turnout in terms of runoffs and in terms of excitement and actually feeling like you have more voice and more choice.
Awesome.
You do. Yeah, so there's that. But then there's more.
Whoa.
So it increases representation, which, generally speaking, our elected officials are of a particular demographic. However, ranked choice voting, instant runoff voting, it opens the field more. Because you're ranking your candidates, it allows more room for different voices to come forward. One of the most just exciting examples of that was the New York primary in 2021, I believe. It was their first use of ranked choice voting in the primary, and because it's New York, if you're a Democrat and you win in the primary, you, generally speaking, win in the general. So this was the election that basically picked who the people were. So the makeup of the New York City Council went from something like 21, it's just like a 60 person, no, it's
like a 60 seat council or something?
It's honestly, I think it's more than that. It's a lot of people.
Right.
It is a lot of people.
You
but
got it.
Yeah, it went from basically somewhere around like 20% to 60%. Like just the amount of women that they got. And this is not just white women. These are women of all different backgrounds. And yeah, it just, generally speaking, when you look at its use, it increases the amount of women, it increases the amount of minorities. Like it is just, it's fantastic.
I get what you're saying. So when people think that like the person they want to vote for isn't going to make it through the election, they're not even going to show up to vote. But if there's a chance, because of ranked choice voting, if they at least get to come in and like, throw their vote in the ring, they show up, and then that actually encourages and enables the opportunity for these more visionary candidates or unconventional candidates to break through.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's not just like the old money constantly getting reelected with a different color tie.
Exactly, yeah.
So, yeah.
And we saw that again out of the most recent New York primary for mayor, the front runner who had a lot of baggage, but he also had a lot of money.
Yeah, bags of money, yeah.
Bags of money. But he didn't win. The
long shot.
The long shot with, he was polling at 1% back in February. He put together a a very compelling campaign that pulled people together from all walks of life, and he had the plurality in the first round and then took the majority in the subsequent round.
Yeah, that was something to behold.
It was.
Right.
It was quite something.
Yeah, and it was because of ranked choice voting.
Yep.
You know, without it, some people may have said there's no way he can win. I'm not going to vote for him at all. But with the ranked choice voting, people ranked him.
Yep.
And he got through.
And they didn't have to pay for an expensive runoff.
Oh, yep. He's probably saved him a lot of money. That's like over
definitely.
1 million people voting. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Nice.
and that's another thing. That race in particular, that was the first race in New York that I believe since 1989, that they had over 1 million voters.
Yeah.
And that's the excitement that candidate coupled with ranked choice voting brought.
All right. Well, I'm sold. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
It's lovely having you.
Yeah.
And thank you everyone for tuning in. We are going to include our contact information or other sources of information you can use if you want to follow Richland County Democratic Party or get involved. We love talking to community members like Nicole. So thank you very much, everyone. You have a lovely, lovely rest of your day or night. Take care. Bye, y'all.